What if love doesn't begin with confessions, but with duty and silence? Today we want to tell you about one of the most heartfelt Turkish TV series, Sevdiğim Sensin. This is a story about two people from different worlds, about a marriage without love, and about feelings that are born slowly but last forever. Stay with us. Ahead lies a story that may touch your heart. Sevdiğim Sensin, a love story that touches the soul. Among Turkish TV series, there are many projects that can catch a viewer's attention. But Sevdiğim Sensin is a special story. It is not just a series about love. It is a story about fate, duty, patience, and the trials of the heart. The series captivates not with loud events, but with deep emotions, real-life truth, and sincere characters in whom it is easy to recognize yourself. General information about the series. Title: Sevdiğim Sensin. Genre: Drama, Romance. TV channel: Star TV. Production company: Yapım. Premiere: 2026. Episode release: once a week. Season 1, ongoing. Plot: a love born out of duty. At the center of the story are two people from completely different worlds. Erkan, a man who grew up in the city. Reserved, rational, disciplined. Military service becomes a turning point in his life. Dikal, a simple girl from a village. Sincere, pure-hearted, unspoiled by life. She does not expect much from fate, yet she is the one who must face the hardest trials. Their paths cross through a forced marriage. At first, there is no love between them, only duty, necessity, and silence. But over time, coldness gives way to warmth, and distance turns into real feelings, feelings that come quietly, but stay forever. Acting performances. One of the main strengths of the series is its well-chosen cast. Ataç Sazmaz as Erkan. Helen Kandemir as Dikal. Their acting feels very natural. Every glance, every pause conveys emotion without unnecessary words. The silent scenes are especially powerful, they are the ones that touch the viewer the deepest. What makes this series different? No excessive drama. A story closely connected to real life. A strong contrast between city and village life. Deep psychological character development. Calm, atmospheric music. This is not a series you simply watch. It's one you live through together with the characters. Conclusion. Sevdiğim Sensin is not just a romantic drama. It is a story. About patience. About love that is not born instantly. And about the truth that real feelings come with time. If this story feels close to you and you want to discover Sevdiğim Sensin, be sure to stay with us. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new reviews. Leave a like if this series touched your heart. And write in the comments, which scene or character did you like the most? Your opinion is very important to us. Today we will tell you about one of the most heartfelt Turkish TV series, Sevdiğim Sensin. The story begins where fate has not yet revealed its cards. Meeting of two worlds. Erkan is a young man from the city. He is used to discipline, order, and clear rules of life. His path seems predictable until military service brings him to a remote region where life follows different laws. Dikal is a girl from a village. Modest, quiet, raised in traditions where feelings are not meant to be displayed openly. She lives a simple life and does not dream of great happiness, only of peace and safety. Their first meeting is devoid of romance. Between them, awkwardness, distance, and misunderstanding. It is as if they are looking at each other through glass. A marriage without love. Circumstances unfold in such a way that Erkan and Dikal find themselves bound by a forced marriage. This decision is dictated not by the heart, but by duty, traditions, and necessity. Silence reigns in their home. They live side by side, yet as if separately. Each of them remains alone with their fears, doubts, and inner struggle. Erkan does not know how to be a husband without love. Dikal does not understand whether she has the right to feelings. Slow closeness. Time begins to do its work. Small details. Accidental glances. Short conversations. Silent presence nearby. Gradually break down the walls between them. Erkan begins to see in Daikel not an obligation, but a person. Daikel feels for the first time that she is heard and respected. Love does not come suddenly. It is born quietly, from care, patience, and understanding. Trials and choice. But fate does not leave them in peace. The past reminds of itself. Others interfere. Rumors, social pressure, and inner fears put their fragile happiness at risk. Erkan has to choose between duty and his heart. Daikel, between submission and the right to her own happiness. Every decision is difficult. Every step can be the last. Acceptance and love. Over time, the heroes understand the main thing. Love is not loud words, but the willingness to stay close, no matter what. They learn to talk to each other. They learn to forgive. They learn to be not just husband and wife, but two people walking the same path. And it is then that it becomes clear. What began as duty has turned into a true feeling. Meaning of the story. Sevdiğim Sensin is a story about the fact that love does not always begin beautifully. Sometimes it is born from silence. And the strongest feelings come when you do not expect them. This is a story about patience, choice, and quiet, true love. If this story is close to you and you want to see Sevdiğim Sensin, be sure to stay with us. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new reviews. Leave a like if the series touched your heart. And write in the comments which scene or character you liked the most. Your opinion is very important to us. Thank you for watching. See you soon on our channel.